And now, back to Sports Sunday with Adam Bjarnson.
Well, in studio tonight, he is the host of Sports Business Radio. You can hear it each week on 750 KXL. He is Brian Berger. He joins us in studio now. Wow, what a week of events nationally, locally. First of all, we hear that Mr. Philanthropist, Mr. Phil Knight, has gone into his deep pockets, pledges $100 million to the building, or to the Ducks Athletic Fund. The majority of this money is going to go to earmark the new arena and stuff. I mean, is this a surprise, really? That much money? That's quite a chunk of change, really.
It's a lot of money. It's the largest donation ever given to the University of Oregon for athletics or academics. It's the second largest donation ever. A guy named Boone Pickens donated $165 million to Oklahoma State a few years ago.
Right.
But I think a few people were surprised at the amount of money that was donated, but you know, I don't think it's a big surprise that Phil Knight was the guy that a lot of people looked at to kickstart this arena project, and he's done that in a big way. And now I would think that probably October of 2009 is when we could be looking at a new Ducks arena open for the 2009-2010 season.
The impact of this is just so huge because just the money involved. And we knew that he was going to be involved some way, somehow, but now that we're getting closer, I mean, how far away are the Ducks financially from getting this project started?
Well, I think from what I'm hearing, they've got that $100 million, and then, you know, other people are trickling in. And from what I heard at the meeting at Nike on Saturday night a few weeks ago, you know, Phil Knight was the guy who was leading this meeting, not Pat Kilkenny, not Jim Bartko, and he was the one who was so passionate about this project and basically saying to the other elite donors, I'm in. Get your checkbooks out, and I want you in, too.
You know, I guess keeping with the whole Nike thing, Mike Vick, it's really a no-brainer for the shoe giant to drop out on him. Obviously helps in the public eye, but financially, Nike's got to take some sort of hit in this, don't they?
Michael Vick, first of all, was convicted in the court of public opinion.
Sure.
Now he's going to be convicted in the court of law. So Nike was playing it safe. They were waiting to see how the judging in the court of law unveiled and unfolded. And now that that's going to happen tomorrow when he's in court, now they were safe to drop him and not have any repercussions, not having anyone say you acted too quickly and you rushed to judgment. So I'm not surprised that they severed ties, but I'm not surprised that they took their time in doing so. That's kind of been their MO with Kobe Bryant and with other athletes that have had legal problems. They wait to see how the court of law renders their judgment. Okay,
and we hear in the last 24 hours that the Falcons are trying to recoup $22 million from Vic. What's the likelihood of that happening?
I think there's a good chance, and the commissioner has definitely set it up so that the Falcons have the best possible opportunity to recoup that money. When it's all said and done, Michael Vick is going to lose anywhere from $75 to $100 million in lost salary and also endorsement money. So not only a costly mistake, but obviously he's going to lose his freedom in the process.
Yeah. Okay, earlier, closer to home, the Portland Beavers in the last, well, that's been going on for a while, but they put it up to the public's vote to help change their name. Now, it's either keep the Beavs or go with the Wet Sox, the Green Sox, the Thorns, or the Sockeyes, my personal favorite. Is this a short-term, long-term fix for the team? I mean, it's going to help merchandising if they do change their name, but it's really a break from tradition, isn't it?
It's a break from tradition, but I think there's a small group of people out there who are the traditionalists. I think a lot of the people that are going to watch the Beavers games today don't really know that they've been the Beavers since 1906, and they don't really care. They just want to go be entertained and watch good baseball. And if you're Merritt Paulson, the owner of the team, your brand is confused with the Oregon State Beavers, and you don't want that any longer. And I say change the name and have your own brand, your own identity.
Attendance up at the Dew Tour this year, also up at the LPGA event today and throughout the weekend, and then, of course, the Champions Tour. I mean, is this a sign of things to come here, not only in Oregon, but here in Portland as well?
Yeah, I think people want other entertainment alternatives. And the Dew Tour in action sports in general, the X Games, it's so sensational now, and it's become more mainstream in the media. You can turn on ESPN, you can turn on ABC, and you can see it. A guy like Shaun White has become a household name. So I think it used to be like just a kind of an oddity, and now it's much more mainstream, so it's not surprising that people watch it on ESPN and then they want to go see it in person when it comes to Portland.
Yeah, good news. Good things to come, it sounds like. He is Brian Berger. He is host of the SBR, is what we call it. Sports Business Radio. It can be heard every Sunday night between 4 and 6 on KXL. Brian, as always.
Thank you.
Thank you.